Hi friends, welcome to my channel Code GP. In this video, let's learn about atomic objects in Java. Atomic objects in Java provided by the java.util.concurrent.atomic package, okay, which offer a way to perform atomic operations on a variables without the need for explicit synchronization. These classes are particularly useful in scenarios where multiple threads may access and modify shared variables concurrently. Okay. So friends, let's go through a simple code example using atomic integer. Okay. So let's declare one atomic integer with variable counter and initialize that to 0. Okay. So let's start. Private static atomic integer variable name counter, and let's initialize that atomic integer to 0. Import the package atomic. Import the package java.util.concurrent atomic integer. Okay. Save the code. So what we have done here, we have declared a static atomic integer with variable name counter and initializes it with a value of 0. Okay. Now friends, let's move into main method and create a thread that increments the counter using the increment and get method. Okay. So write the class name thread increment thread name is increment thread equal to new thread. Define lambda expression here, lambda body, add the lambda body. Now take one for loop here, initialize integer I to 0 where I is less than 5 and increment the operator I. Okay. Now int current equal to what we are doing now, friends. Increment and get. So automatically increments and or decrements the counter and which will sorry now let's increment the counter using the increment and get method. Okay. Counter dot increment, select the method from the list add semicolon, and let's take this out method and pass the message increment thread, pass the message increment, increment, increment thread, where counter value after increment. Pass the message. We have passed message here. Increment thread counter value after increment colon space plus write the variable name current. So friends, we have initializes the current variable with to the increment and get method and we call the increment and get method on the variable counter and store that in the variable current. Okay. Now let's create next thread 2 for decrementing the counter. Okay. So let's proceed thread, write the thread name, decrement thread equal to new thread. Again, take lambda expression here. This is the lambda operator. Add the lambda body, add semicolon. Define one for loop here for int I equal to 0, where I is less than 5 and increment the I. Okay. Loop body. Similarly, like our last increment thread, again store decrement and get method in variable current. Okay. So now let's call the decrement and get method. Fine, print, select the method from the list, add semicolon, save the code, and let's write code to get the output as decrement thread. I'm just copying this line. I'm just paste that line here and just change the increment to decrement. Okay. Plus current. Now change the increment to decrement thread counter value after decrement. Fine, friends. Save the code. Now start the both threads. Call the start method to run the both threads concurrently. Okay. So let's call the start method on threads increment thread and decrement thread. Okay. Increment thread dot start and decrement thread dot start. Fine friends, save the code. So friends, we have done with our code. Our code is ready now. So let's discuss once again each step in the code to understand the code better or very well. Okay. So let's proceed. Let's start our discussion. So friends, first of all, we declare a static atomic integer variable name counter, okay, and initializes it with a value of 0, okay. Later on, creates two threads, one for incrementing and one for decrementing the counter, increment thread and decrement thread. Increment thread dot start and decrement thread dot start starts both threads concurrently, okay. And int current thread dot start int current int current equal to counter dot increment and get, and int current equal to counter dot decrement and get. These methods automatically increments or decrements the counter and retrieves the updated value, okay. And let's talk about these two sysout methods. This prints the updated value of the counter after each increment or decrement operation, okay. This method starts from line number 9 and method on line number 16 prints the updated value of the counter after each increment or decrement operation, okay friends. So let's run our code. So friend, this is our output. Increment thread counter value after increment. Increment thread counter value after increment. Decrement thread counter value after decrement, and so on. Okay. So this is all about this is all about atomic objects in Java. Okay. So please do like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel Code GP. Please help to grow my channel. Please add value to my videos by subscribing to my channel. Please make my efforts worth by doing comment, likes, and subscribing to my channel. Okay. Okay, friends. So thanks for watching the video. Keep coding, happy coding. Thank you once again.